South Korea's Foreign Minister Yun Byung says there's little need for concern about Japan's recent backpedaling on its admission that it forced Koreans into slave labor at sites that recently gained UNESCO World Heritage status. That's because to stay on that list, Japan has to submit a progress report to that committee. For details, we turn to our Kim Hyun.
Korea's Foreign Minister Yun Byung has called on Japan to take sincere steps to fulfill international expectations and enhance bilateral ties between Seoul and Tokyo.
This was one of the most difficult negotiations between Korea and Japan. I hope Tokyo will take follow-up measures that meet international expectations and by doing so, improve bilateral ties.
The statement made Thursday at a forum at the Korea Press Center in Seoul comes after Japan failed to fully accept South Korea's demand to acknowledge that Koreans were forced to work at 7 sites recently granted UNESCO World Heritage status. He said the English version of the statement has been officially adopted by the World Heritage Committee, and Japan should follow through on the promise it made to the UN body. Yun also said there is no need to make predictions about what Japan will do, as it must follow up on the matter by submitting a progress report by the end of 2017, which will be reviewed by the World Heritage Committee the following year. And if Japan's progress is deemed unsatisfactory, the sites could be removed from the UNESCO list. At the forum, hosted by Korean journalists, Yun also discussed North Korea. He noted North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has executed more than 70 officials in his first 3.5 years in power, which is 7 times more than his father, Kim Jong-il. This indicates that the current North Korean leader is still struggling to maintain his grip on power. Yun added that North Koreans appear to have become increasingly fearful of Kim's so-called reign of terror, with some seeking to defect to South Korea. The minister said President Park Geun-hye and her U.S. counterpart Barack Obama are expected to reach an important deal on ways to deal with the communist regime when they meet in Washington later this year. Kim Hyun, Arirang News.